Hello, I'm Czardus, and let's play Cities Skylines. Welcome back to Sinagua. This will be episode 3 in the series, and today we are going to, first of all, change our our forestry area over to my custom Norfolk pine plantation, just because the colors of the vanilla trees really do not go well on this map. And they don't look good. So that is going to be one of the few custom assets that we use. And talking of custom assets, what I want to do is I want to try to keep this down to between 1 and 200 custom assets at a maximum. I really want to be very selective about what we choose and what we use and stuff like that, so that we can keep this vanilla feel and really focus primarily on just building the city. Now, that said, what else we're going to do is continue expanding this way and maybe start our first nature reserve. I think that is about where we would be anyway. So let's go ahead and look over here. I already changed them, but you can see if this was on alder before, and when you're zoomed way out, it looks terrible there. So we've changed that over to small Norfolk pine plantation. And I will be putting together a collection at some point very soon for this. In fact, it might be done before I've posted this video. I haven't decided yet. It depends on if I find time to do it. But if it is done, you can find that on my Steam Workshop page. Now, we do have a lot of traffic coming through here, but like I've said before, once we get to 5,500, we're going to be able to put a old town van in there. Sorry, I got distracted thinking about what I need to do here. And what I need to do is we are going to get some more forestry in here. Power has become an issue. So we have 3 power plants here. What are we waiting on? Oh man, that's not good. Not enough fuel. That means traffic is really becoming a problem. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm going to add. We have a lot of wind here in some spots, and although it's too early for the wind, if we're pretending that it is like developing the way it would have in the 1900s, then we're going to have to just do this. And we're going to need to get ore soon so that we can get our own coal and stuff like that. So that should get our power back up and running. Very good. And we need to, I guess we'll get, let's see, how many workers are out here? We have capacity for more workers. Okay, another way to eliminate the traffic on this road, and what I think we're going to have to do, is we're going to come up here, take that out. So now we are not going to have any more through traffic coming through on this road. And that will really help quite a bit there. So we're already having trouble. We have another one that one has coal for 1 week. Where's the other one? Here we go. 8 weeks. 1 week, yeah. We need that traffic to improve right away. So it's getting better there. Maybe this is, yeah, we're gonna just let that go for now. And okay, we must have gotten a delivery in, so that is good. So that'll improve that there for now. Let's come over here and do the same thing here. really didn't want to do this, but it is one quick solution. And it effectively is the same thing as an Old Town policy. Okay, so now, still adding jobs out here. What else can we put in here? Can't really get anything. We can get a sawmill. That would be useful. But the sawmill, I think I've mentioned this. I think it needs to go down around here. Yeah, let's get a sawmill here. No. We're going to, because the rail is pretty high, unless we bring it along and down here. We want it to be as level as possible. And it's climbing there, which makes it hard to get it over this way. But we definitely need to get it over here. But I think what we'll do is we'll put the sawmill over here. You know what? We'll get the sawmill back in here, because then eventually we can get... Yeah, this is where it's going to go. So we're going to come over in here. And this is going to come right down like that. And is that the right spot now? Though what we could do is we could change it to a separate thing, but we're going to keep it like that. Then over in here, we're going to get a road off this way. Ah, look at that. We upgraded to level 2 now. So we can do the biomass pellet plant and the workers' birds. That's really what I want to go after. There, now we have power out here, we have other stuff, so that'll work. And then we might as well get a road from here right over there, which is going to mess up this power line now, but it's okay. We're going to bring this right this way. I want it to be straight that way. All right, there we go. So that gets that there. Now, how is unemployment? 15%. So we're getting better. Let's go ahead and check profit here. Not making a ton, but we are starting to make planed timber over here, which is really going to improve the profit of this whole thing. And I think we can get a biomass pellet plant over here now. And that'll help a little bit too. Just have to be careful because we are really running out of space here now. So we need to have a train station in here eventually. Let's go ahead and put that over here on this side. The pellet plant. Let's put the pellet plant over here. Okay, so that should get delivery soon and be functional again. Traffic is so much better now that we took out that other stuff. So that is good. Unemployment is getting low again. Let's go ahead and expand our residential. Let's start over in here. Then we'll extend out in that direction to next, but yeah, that is good. Okay, now a nature reserve. can do those now, right? Yeah, okay. So we don't have a ton of space in our current, like with our current tiles. So we're gonna wait on that. Although eventually I want one that will be this mountain. And then of course we're going to have one that will be the whole canyon. Yeah. Those would be the major features of the park system. These roads, let's go ahead and work on this road here while we're waiting for residential demand. Okay, so that's going to be the end of that little portion of the grid. I think what we'll see, this can, that could be another little park actually. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. Though that needs to, yeah, you know what? This needs to come in all the way, so we need to take that out. That can go like that. We'll keep it like that. Then here, get a little curve here. Yeah, like that. And then this can be another park here. I don't like that it cuts through the park though. I feel like, okay, so maybe this part is not going to be a park. Let's go ahead and we'll start getting some more commercial along this road. And I want it around the train station too. I know we're going to start with it pretty heavy in here of commercial. And along this road. Maybe all of that gets... Yeah, that'll be pretty much our commercial base in here. Now, I feel like, I mean, we're probably going to see a little bit more on the other side too, come to think of it. Like probably this whole section here will be commercial. Then we might see a few other things outside of that, but for now, let's go with this. We can always redevelop as we need to. So that should be enough to get us up into the next milestone. Now we are seeing a little bit of a drop. Let's check our statistics here. Yeah, population has gone down. We had a death wave. So we should see a pretty big boost here when that improves. In the meantime, let's come down here. We have a water issue. Then what I want to do is, can we do highways yet? Yes, we can. Okay, so what I want, oh, we can't do sound barriers. That's what I want. So right now they have to put up with the noise, which is fine. I feel like, okay, so the railroad developed out to here. And then out this way. And then I guess maybe, okay, this one will continue to here. Bring that like that, I think. And then this can be pretty solid. That does not look like the right angle here. Okay, so that is the extent of where the railroad developed. So then eventually, Well, we'll talk about that later. Talk about highways, but like we're going to have a bypass, I think, is what we're going to end up needing to do. Because the main city is going to be pretty big in here, I think. And so we're going to have to figure out how to deal with that traffic eventually. But for now, that's pretty good. And unemployment is really low because we're in the middle of that death wave. Let's check on it again here. Population is rising again, which is good. But the death rate is still pretty high. Let's go ahead and get this park in over here. Okay, so that is going to be called Izzard Park after a Patreon supporter. And we are going to come in here and we'll get a small park main gate again. And it's going to be pretty similar to the other one. In fact, we're just going to do just a bunch of paths. Like that. Let's get one more gate down here. Yeah, I think that is good. And then we're going to get... we can't get gazebos yet. We can do a chessboard, which seems pretty big. Though I wonder, can we fit it right in here? I don't know, that's kind of cool in there. Can be a unique trait about this one. Let's get a restroom in. Next to that, let's get a cafe. That should be good. We have enough, it'll get to level 2. And pretty much the main goal is that it provides the things that it needs there. Let's go ahead and yeah, we'll get residential in here. And I think we're ready. Let's go ahead and get our first school. We'll put it out this way because I'm pretty confident that this will stay as residential. Let's come in here. We can't do that type of playground yet. Let's get this one in. And as I normally do, I like to put a playground next to the school. Just so, I mean, we get extra playground because there's some built into the school asset, but then that adds a little bit of leisure for the neighborhood as well. Get our first high school in place too. That can come over here too. Put that there, and then we might be able to get sports hall in here, yep. Put that there, and then we're going to put... See, we could put an alley in there. But that's too close to that. Let's just do a footpath. Hey, busy town. Okay, we got there. Now we can do oil. We can do some other stuff. But the biggest thing I want from here is Old Town. And then we can do highways as well. So let's go ahead and come in here to Carfagno's district. Although, let's double check. We want all of this. So Carfagno is going to be the original... like railroad town. Do it like that. Then we'll come in here, policies. We want Old Town. So now the only people who will go through this will be people who live in or who have a destination in Carfagno, which means we should be able to come back out here. And we should be able to get this upgraded, or get this back in here, like that. And that. Okay, speed that back up. And that should keep our traffic the way we want it. So now people who are coming to town can use those roads, but we won't have the through traffic, which will be good. Unemployment is still low. Did we unlock another tile yet? No. We unlocked the next tile. Oh, autosave, coffee time. Okay, so we unlocked the next tile at 8,000. At which point we'll get campus areas too, but like I said, I think we're at the point where this is the extent of the railroad town. So now we're going to start to see the next phase would probably be around the highway, or like the national road. So we're going to see development along this and along here. But I don't want to go too deep from there. So I think what we'll do, although we need to fill in what we have. So yeah, I'm going to go heavy on the residential right now. And then if we need more industry, we can do more on the forestry area, or we can get more in the generic industry area. I'm okay with that too. Let's get another elementary out here. And high school. We're fine on high school. Okay, then we also need another water tower. Let's go ahead and get that here in Izzard Park. Very good. We are making good progress here. Quite pleased. Things have slowed down a little bit. How did this get to be the wrong thing? And how is this doing now? Making progress there, or making profit, I should say. So that is good. We still have commercial demand, which, I mean, we have filled all of that, and I think so. Commercial demand, we see commerce pop up right out here. Let's go ahead and get it along this road. Yeah, that'll help, and then we can go out farther. But I feel like I want another district out here, and also we need to, well, actually I know which way is north because I made the map so that the canyon is on the north side of this. So this would be west out this way. But let's go ahead and get a new district here. And for now, it won't be a very big district, but it will eventually go up like that. And this is going to be, we'll call it Murphy, after another Patreon supporter. So I like using these names. Okay. So in Murphy, it's not going to have the old town policy. It's pretty much just going to be, for now, kind of the west end of town, but eventually it'll get a little bit bigger. And really, what I want these districts to be are little town names elsewhere. And we'll have several little towns. I think like we'll have a town up here. It'll be a pretty touristy spot, or maybe it'll be like here and can be the entrance to the park a little bit. We'll have some towns over this way that would be little mining things. I mean, there's a lot we can do. And speaking of mining, I feel like we should look into that a little bit. So the only spots we have within our area now are right here. So I think that is the mine we're going to start with. And we're going to cut right into the terrain there. So when I put the ore in, it's pretty much just in those spots. We don't have much oil either. We have a tiny bit, but not a lot. And really, the oil is kind of like a dried lake here. So you can see it down like that. So I think ore, yeah, we're going to have a a mine type thing here that is going to cut right into that cliff. And the train, yeah, that's going to be difficult. But this road here can be the one that comes up here. Let's go ahead and get the industrial area in here. Yeah, that's going to be our main ore area. And that will be called the Tristan Ore Company. So then we'll have the road come up this way, just a tiny bit, and then we'll get ore industrial main building in here. There we go, we get a small ore mine, sand storage, and ore grinding mill. This is all going to be pretty intense. We'll get a couple of those in. Yeah, that'll be good. Kind of pretty much just a digging. I mean, they've done some blast work, I'd say. For the most part, this is just digging sand and stuff like that for now. Then we'll bring a road in like that. Then we'll get a grinding mill back here. And sand storage. Ooh, that is really big. Can get that on that side for now. Yeah, that looks okay. Then this road, that'll extend down there and we'll have some stuff there, and maybe, yeah, we'll be able to get a small delivery out here, which will be part of this main yard, I think. So we need to get water out to that, and power. Power, we can just get residential out this way. So they're probably going to have a lot of ways here. Come to think of it. Probably not going to want to be out here. We'll see what happens with that. We can always redevelop it as we need to. But I think that is about where we're going to end today. I feel like I've talked a lot, so I feel like there's a lot of coverage here. Garbage is an issue. Hey, Big Town, we're already there. Look at that. We had a huge boom then. Which means unemployment is probably getting high. Garbage, yeah, landfills are pretty full. But we can do an incineration plant now. Let's go ahead and get one of two of these. That should get our processing up quite a bit, which will relieve some pressure on the landfills that are filling in here. There we go. So that can be it there. We can turn these off. Eventually, we're not going to want a landfill there, I don't think, but it works for now. We got all of this going on. I'm pretty happy. I hope you are too. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.